Hey YouTube, Fired Up Trucker here. Fired Up Trucker here. Alright, hope everybody's rocking and rolling. It is June 15th, Monday, June 15th, 2015. And, I guess I could say the saga continues, okay? If you've been keeping up with my videos and watching, all I'm doing is sharing with you my experience of what it's taken me to get this far starting a trucking career. Okay? And some good, some bad, some indifferent, whatever. I mean, you can say I'm whining, or you can just say, you know what, he's just being transparent and letting you know what's going on, what to expect. I mean, you have to have the resolve that this is going to happen no matter what, or it's not going to happen for you. I mean, you could get frustrated and just, or maybe you won't follow through on something that they're not following through on, so something gets screwed up and whatever. And I'm not that way. I am a follow-up person. I mean, I want to know what's going on. So anyway, this is the week that I have my road test scheduled for my CDL. Wednesday, the 17th, 8:20 a.m. Of course, as soon as I found out about that, I let the appropriate people know at the yard and, you know, people that are handling that. And so, many of you know, if you've been watching the videos last week, I was on with a city trainer, basically just doing his route with him just to get some seat time. Although it was a day cab and an automatic, at least I learned a ton. I mean, I got to do things that normally you probably wouldn't learn to do, depending on your school. Okay, depending on, I don't know what Roadmaster does. I don't know how thorough they are. I don't know if they teach you how to couple and uncouple a trailer and they let you do it, or if they teach you how to wind a trailer up and wind a trailer down as far as the landing gear. I don't know if they, you know, teach you how to do the glad hands and your brake lines and your electric lines, and I don't know if they teach you how to pull the fifth wheel release and all that. But anyway, my school didn't do that. Not at night. That didn't happen. Okay, we were took directly out of the class that morning after paperwork and put on the driving range and just taught backing maneuvers. And anyway, that's another subject. But now we're in the week of me taking my test. And listen, I was very, very grateful for what happened last week, because most people wouldn't get that. And I thank the person that put that in charge. I'm not naming names here because I just don't think that's right. But I appreciate the gentleman at our Hutchins terminal who set that up for me, that I was able to do that last week, because I learned a ton. I got some good driving time. I got to drive under loads 40,000 plus pounds. So, I mean, you don't normally get to do that until you get with your over-the-road trainer and you get to training. So, and I did quite a bit. And I got to do some highway driving. And at the end, the very last day on Friday, I actually got to bobtail from where we were working back to the yard. And that was different. I had never driven the tractor by itself. And what a different feeling not having anything behind you. Number one, you're checking your mirrors and there's nothing back there, right? And it just, man, you take off with the least bit of little loose gravel or something, and that thing just wants to hop and get traction. It's totally different. Anyway, it was a weird feeling, and it's probably, I don't know, maybe a 15 or 20 minute drive from where we were working, or maybe 20 to 30 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. Anyway, I contact by text this morning the gentleman that's been setting this up at the, like I said, I'm not naming names, and I said, hey, this is Jim Hammonds. I'm just needing some information on, this is my test day on Wednesday, scheduled for 8:20. They told me to be there at 8 when I made the appointment. Just want to know, do I need to come to the terminal, or do I just need to meet him at the DPS licensing office? I get a text back that says, just come to the yard, or come to the yard. Nothing else. No time, no who to look for. Look, number one, if I have to be there at 8, that means we're going to have to leave, you know, no later than 7:30 to be there at 8 from Hutchins to the Garland DPS office, you know, and should even be sooner than that, you know, thinking about traffic and everything. I would think that if it was me and it was my company, and I had someone like me testing out for their CDL, what I would want to do is I would want to set them up for maybe 6 o'clock, get down there, run through the exact test because I know exactly what it is. I've already told them that. I've actually went last week and took video of a Stevens driver doing the test and doing the maneuvers. You know, if they really, really are concerned with you passing, hey, look, I need you to meet Jim Hammonds at 6 o'clock at the Hutchins Terminal Wednesday morning. He tests out at 8:20. I want you to take him, meet him at 6, go to the Garland facility, start from there. Jim knows the route. Let him drive the route once or twice, however many times you get through it. Go over there and do the maneuvers because we want him to pass. Nothing like that. No. And here it is a half hour later. I still haven't heard from anybody. I haven't heard back from the person as far as what time, who to look for, because it's before hours. I can't leave there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to be there at 8. The test is supposed to be at 8:20. So, that's the continued saga. That's what's happening. Me just letting you know, take care of your business. Don't expect anybody else to follow through for you. Take care of your business no matter what. Okay? Just handle it and know that that's what... Expect nobody to do anything more than the minimum. Okay? I mean, to send me back a message, just come to the yard. Well, what time do you want me to come to the yard? 3 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock? 6 o'clock? Do you want me to be there at 7:30? You want me to come spend the night? I mean, I don't know. Just come to the yard. So there it is, guys. Look, there's room for tons of improvement in this industry. The way that communication is done, the way that a lot of the process I've seen is. And who never know? I mean, possibly after I go out and get on the road and get out there for a year or two or whatever, I might decide that I want to do something in that realm to try and help at least Knight or somebody make it better, you know, to improve on it. Because, I mean, you know, let your drivers know that you're taking care of them, that you want them to succeed. I mean, I would think that would be the way it would be. If it was my company, I would say, hey, Joe Smith, meet Jim Hammond, 6 o'clock morning, Wednesday. Take him, you know, you guys drive down to the Garland deal, drive through the route and everything, and just make sure he feels comfortable so he can pass his test. How hard is that? Anyway, guys, hope everybody has a great week. Stay safe out there. Fired Up Trucker, videos are going to keep coming. Definitely will be a video on Wednesday. But there might even be one tomorrow, and there might be another one today. I don't know. I've got some other things that I want to talk about. Good things, inspirational things, things. I went to a couple truck stops. I went to TA and I went to Pilot on Saturday afternoon and filled out, you know, the points cards and all that. And I picked up a bunch of information at TA. They've got little slots there where you can get free magazines, the little business card type things. With all the different companies on them. And so anyway, I want to share some of that information with you if you're looking to get into the career of truck driving, other than something else that you can do on YouTube and checking the companies out on the web. Go to a couple truck stops, pick up all that information and do your research, man. Do it. Spend some time and do your due diligence, because once again, it's you that is responsible for your success. Don't expect anybody else to handle your business for you. Get out to a truck stop, get that information, pick up the magazines, the newspapers, the little business card. It's a holder, and it has, like, I don't know, maybe 100 companies or 50 or 60 companies on there. But anyway, I'll do a video with that, show you guys what I picked up, and you can get a lot of information. I mean, some of them are real thorough and everything, and some of them are just real, almost to the point where it's funny that they even are paying to have their card put in there because it's so bad. But anyway, I'll share that with you. That's one of them. One of the other videos I'm going to do. Stay fired up, stay focused, stay free. Come find me on Facebook, Jim W. Hammonds. Join the Fired Up Truckers group on Facebook. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Fired Up Truckers. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next video. Fired up.